Let's go poop on the flowers. So what I was looking for is something like this, like you have this orderly lawn here. Then you have, we need to check out some of the other grass. And we wanted the simplest one. That's going to look bad, but that's the whole point of it. Let's just try to have that down. So, order, chaos, order, chaos. And then sort of a worn edge with some dirt and stuff next to it. So just from extending this one square, this might look good now. So we can always put the tar path back. So let's have the stone path, and that's my last check here before we start working. I ran out of stone, or I got a server lag possibly. Ran out of stone. I have plenty more stone here. Let's go get it. Why is that offset now? Well, I missed 2 apparently. Does this look over the top or not? Because the whole point is to make this sort of look more rural. Whether I fill this in depends on whether I want to connect the 2 or not. So what I wanted was sort of grass worn down to sand here. People who lived here would go back and forth to the stable a lot. But I can't have that, apparently. So I can now have this edge rugged, or I can make it perfectly straight by... Well, I probably will be a little bit disordered and more narrow. I don't know how wide it should be, but I can adjust it later. So look from over here. It's all a little bit too bright and blue. On the other hand, if I put a tar path there, it's gonna be a third color, messing up the color scheme. Let's say they put in a stone path there. And then I should upgrade the stairs to stone. Should be good. Yeah, let's go with that for now. And we can either have a gap here with some grit and dirt. I'd like to be able to restore it to this, because that has a more wild look to it than the sand path. So look the sand path again. Might be some wood chips around the back there. If anything, I'm putting too much detail into this. That looks more like, you know, gypsum or bright clay or something rather than sand. This looks like sand. There's going to be a bright white next to everything, and it's going to look bad. So let's try the wood chips. It's less bright. I think what I'll do is I'll do a patchwork of these. See how that looks. So let's do that. Let's do the outside first. All the way up to here. And that sort of starts behind here. Right there. Now I can put lawns outside my land. I will do that later to avoid the sharp line. Make it a little bit more believable. But right now, I'm landscaping. I used to be an architect and an interior decorator. Now I'm a landscape artist. So right now I'm playing Dollhouse, which is not how I play survival games normally, but it's one of those gaps that I wondered about. Now I get a very sharp edge here. We'll see if we can do something about that. And we want to go all the way out, right? So if I have a rough uneven edge around this, maybe it will sell it better. Because I said stone path, I'm going to fix the gap there. Does this need to follow the fence though? Maybe they put a couple of squares diagonally over to cut down on the... where they will walk in. How will that fit in with the garden? Might work out, and then I could have... well, I'm not going to have a fountain here or here. I'll have something else, like a bush. So now Twitch tells me again that my stream is down, which is a little bit annoying. Now it's back up. I don't know. Might be able to sell it with some gravel path around the house, and then put this on top. Try that then. trying to remove some dark brown squares here. Might have messed that up, but yeah, okay, fine. And now we go back to the turf. I'd like to randomly like miss a square somewhere to try to sort of sell it. So possibly here there could be something. I'm gonna have to micromanage this sort of. And now it looks square. Now it looks mostly like a pile of junk. I don't know. This will be reset to turf. So that's the blending I'm talking about. So now it's sort of starting to look like it's... This place is used, you know, so they take care of their house and trim their flowers every day, but the stable is not as important, so it shouldn't be as strictly. Now, do I like this bush here? I like this bush. It's gonna stay. Might have been a mistake, maybe. So, talking about steaks, let's have some food. And I guess on either side of the fence here we have this. I just ate, dude. There's a dumb delay on the... So now that part looks okay here. And then it's about making this straight edge uneven. No, it sort of looks like it follows. pattern. We don't want that. Okie dokie. So now at least that looks like something that's, designed. And yes, take it there. And that removed the bush, of course it did. But that's fine for now. Still need to make it a little bit uneven here. I guess that's fine. And this here is going to be at the transition. So I have to place, because there's dirt next to the house, let's just try some grass here. It goes all the way to the wall. This might not be bad actually. Then there will be like a stagger here. Bit of a transition there. And just follow the wall. There can be some missing spots here and there. And then we want, now do we want this to be more narrow? I don't think so. So there should be some dirt near the corner there. That's going to be cleared anyway when I think upgrading to stone will clear it. So over here, as you can see, it starts getting more disorganized. And it might even spread a little bit into the garden. But for right now, this is starting to look okay. And then, as I said, I could try the stone path now. And sort of cut across here. Cut across like Bob Ross. So boom, boom, boom. I can always change it back, right? That's my tool spent. So got a gap there. Now, does it make sense or not? I think it was fine before. Let's put the turf back. Not you. It's gonna wreck this path here, but I'll get a preview how wide it is. Because maybe I want it more narrow. It's gonna be very narrow. No, I think I want it like it was before. And we want this here. And we want the stone path here. And the gap is okay. I can put gravel, stone, and stone. And likewise here. Yeah, let's do that. Gravel. Gravel. Stone. Stone. And that'll create a reason for it being that way. And delete the dark brown things. Yeah. And I might mix it up a little bit by having that turf here, maybe. But for right now, it's okay-ish. If anything, there's a bit of a pattern to these. So maybe I'd like turf here too. Do that, and then do. Never remember where it is. Just get rid of some of the dirt here and then put stone back. What? Why not? Strange. And then put stone back. Unless it looks good right now. Sorta kinda good. Let's upgrade this to stone. Need the stone slabs. Also, I need to check in on my family. They've been put most of them to sleep to not consume a lot of food. And yeah, she's fine. She's fine. And that means the others are fine too. Stone slabs. Do. Might not have enough stone slabs then. And they're not in there, that's for sure. So let's craft some stone slabs. That's not going to get me to all the one up, so let's grab some more stone outside. Start the crafting. That's going to be 14 times 5, and by golly, that should last me a while, shouldn't it? 7 in you. And 7 in you. Oh, look at this. I might have 7 times 5, 35. So 70 in total. Yeah, okay. But anyway, now I have some left over after I do the upgrades here. It's hammer time. Stone. Yeah, 43 stone slabs for bloomin' stairs. And we'll have to put the gravel back, but that's fine. Let's actually see how that looks. It does look better. Yeah. And likewise, we'll have to put turf here. And then this in the corner. And there's a little bit of dirt there, but that's natural. And so is that, to be honest. So that is done, but this dark brown will have to go. Let's add the gravel. A little bit of it in the corner is fine, but yeah. What? Why not? Well, I can put turf next to it then. That should eat into it a little bit. Now this looks very straight, which I don't want, so let's mix it up a bit. Now that brown thing is minimum, so we can do this and this, and continue the road up to the stairs there. And that is as close as I can get to what I had in mind. So look. Open the gate. Thank you. So now it looks sort of kind of more natural, like what you'd expect next to a stable. So that is some landscaping, all right. And we can hope that this bush grows back, or we can grow a bush of our own. So now, because this path is written in stone, so to speak, I can do the main road paving here. And I was thinking I'd pave all the way across the railroad. So a little bit before you cross the railroad, you'll be starting to see the cobblestone. Should be fine. We have exactly 6 stones on us. So let's do the part from the concrete to fill the gap to the end of the road. And it's actually a basic path, that the cobblestone path, but it's the best looking one. We'll go by looks here, nothing else. And we can do these ones because we're waiting on the concrete, so we should possibly do the concrete first. We'll just leave it for now. We have work to do. And now this stone path sticking through the fence will stay on the inside of the fence. No, I don't think I want this sticking out. That joint will be very sharp though. Well, let's see how it looks. It's alright. And then we are done all the way to the end, so now let's do the road. This will deplete most of my stone supply, and so now my only fear is the road not being straight. That's a straight road. At which point we'll have to deal with it and just pretend that the jaggies are not there. And the train just passed, so we can go straight across. Why is that? What is that? Why is that blocking me? Because I'm out of stone? No idea. So is it showing me gemstone locations right now? I was toying with the idea of using the scythe and listening to the sound to know where to look for geodes. That might be a play. I didn't test that, but yeah, I don't know what's showing me that. There's no plant there. There's no node there. Well, let's have a go at this square then. Nothing. Well, I guess we don't care. Keep on going. Might give a more natural look to it anyway. Make sure we're still going straight here. Might be some innate impossibility of. We'll go straight across here until we can start paving again. There we go. Why isn't it? That's a white square though. There should be cobblestone right there. No, it worked. Weird. And then we just go on for a little bit. And I guess we need stone anyway. So let's have this stone then. And some candy. Ooh. I'm a wee bit slow now. So we'll go just a few more squares here. And then we'll pretend that the workers were sort of... We need to transition into this curve here, so... Don't know. have like one here. That's it. And then maybe one here. I don't know. But anyway, this is where the paving starts. I better check where the train is, because it's going to take me an hour to cross the tracks. I think I'll keep the stone roof. It makes the townhouse look better. And what's going on here? Oh, I ordered some stuff. Oh, that can wait. I'm gonna pick up my wages today as a reward for my back-breaking labor. And only 50 bucks. I don't get it. I've never seen more than 50 bucks on that save. Maybe 2 days is about 5 hours of gameplay, and that's about... Oh, there's an invisible node. But if it's invisible, well, I'm happy with that. People will be surprised by it. But it's a source of stone for me, and a source of no big boulder in the middle of the road. Also for me, so double benefit. And we have to remember that we want this intersection straight. I'm gonna put road signs here in the crossing. Except this should be one more N, right? We can't do more now until we place this turf here. Because I don't want grass outside the fence, I don't think. I could redo all this. Hey! Cindy in with the bits. Hey Cindy, how are you? You've been watching my VODs? Well, you are in famous company. I have many more people watching the VODs from this than watching the live broadcast. I don't know why that is. Maybe Twitch is being twitchy for them. Or they can't catch me live. Oh, okay. That's fine. Did you find anything especially interesting there? Well, there are a few, and there are a few on YouTube as well. But I can't really upload every single episode of every character that I play. Or yeah, I would have no time to play. It would. Just about to light your fireplace. Funny you should say that. I have a fireplace. So anyhow, well, landscape. We've gone from architect to interior decorator to landscape architect. So this look here is all created by me. supposed to look. So where the stable is where the well-kept grass stops, you know. And it's a matter of choosing the right materials, appropriate materials for the look. So I was thinking maybe I want a green roof on the stable as well to tie them together, but then I thought no, it looks proper to have the stone roof, and by having the lower tier material for that roof, it makes the townhouse look grander. It's cold and rainy to say. Well, same here. Same over here. I don't think it's more than 5, 6, 7 degrees Celsius, which is 5, 6, 7 degrees above freezing for those who don't subscribe to Celsius. In the game it's fine though, but rainy. So, what did I plan here? Well, across the road there will be a park with a fountain. And possibly here there will be, I don't know yet, but it will be grass anyway. Maybe not, you know, golf turf, but at least some grass. And then over here I'm going to build a stagecoach stop by the road with a bench and maybe a sign that has a timetable or something. And then the long-term plan is to pave all of Tombstone. Then I have the village well here. There will be grass around here as well. We'll have some flowers and bushes maybe, at least in the park area. And then put some road signs here. So this away Tombstone, Sakayo. This away Washington, D.C. So I've paved across. Winter is coming. Yeah, well, it's October. We've had snow in October before. We've had snow on the 1st of May as well here, which is quite a bit less common. So we can't do more, we can't finish this paving. So the reason is why this is uneven here is because I placed the fences and I didn't know that it would clear both squares to either side of the fence. We can do that, so I have to do this over now. Spend some, I'm going to buy the concrete. It's going to be too long to craft it. Can I calculate the amount that I need to buy? Because that's the last bit of concrete I need to buy, I think. Did it say how much? Problem with this game is it sometimes doesn't say how much it will take. Well, I know I will need at least 5. Let's order 10 concrete then. It's just hideously expensive. It's nothing I can't afford. I'm rich in this game now, but I'd rather not spend $500 if I don't have to. And before that goes down, I'll have the lawn, right? Or do I put the lawn on after? No, I put the concrete on after, and then last the cobblestone. And that's going to be right there. I'm doing this 1 square at a time, just to not make a big mistake. And then I think I'll have some wild grass on the outside. But I don't need it to go into the pavement, I don't think. I think this is enough to create a bit of disarray. Why did that end up there? No idea. Well, it's how it's made, I guess. Anyway, just want an indication. I'm starting to sound more like Bob Ross every minute that passes. Excuse me. Although that was mostly Donna. Then I'll just wait, I think. So I don't get, an interruption when I place the $500 worth of concrete. So yeah, like most days, I sound tired when I stream, and I've said it twice before, say it again, not because I'm bored, it's because I'm low energy, because I have a bad stomach. So on Friday, finally, I will get examined and hopefully sorted, and we'll see what's wrong. So I know I can't arch my back very much because I have a very tight diaphragm. Then I have some muscle, all my muscle tissue has been weakened by the virus, which then makes it so that is it the esophagus? Anyway, the part between the stomach and the throat doesn't close properly. So I believe I have reflux of some kind, but we'll find out on Friday. And then I also have some problem in the lower intestines. Speaking of, well, I used to hate, I thought the defecation mechanic in this game was kind of cheap, but I mean, it's a it's a talking point to liven up the mood. So I have one son and 3 babies, all daughters, I believe. One of them is called Diatomaceous, the other one is called Heavy Goods, the third one is called Donna Jr. because I haven't named it yet. And it's basically just indestructible storage containers that can store heavy goods indoors. So that's sort of a trick to this game because you can only have one of these green boxes per player. And possibly that is for the PvP, because then otherwise you could make a ton of them and only you know which one you store your good stuff in, you know. But yeah, I got something I wasn't looking for when I bought this game. I thought, oh, Western PvP, I get to shoot at people. But yeah, I shot at one person in 70 hours played PvP. I played 70 hours PvP, probably 100 hours now PvE, and 30 hours Homestead, something like that. Maybe a little more Homestead, 40 hours. And the rules sort of carry over between the games, and Homestead is the hardest survival, PvE is the easiest survival. And PvP is mostly offline raiding. No skirmishes, no battles, not even skirmishes. So unless you stage them. There's a German server that says it has events, whatever that is. And I know I heard from somebody that Gripen, I think it was, that Conan Exiles has servers where between 16 and 2200 hours in the afternoon, you can attack other players and the rest of the hours you can't, which creates like waves of activity. You know, people know when the people who fight know when to go on, and the people who build know when to be online and defend their builds, and they can then go sleep, knowing that there will be no raiding or killing until they wake up. So I think that's a good thing. I've been talking about servers with the rules that are enforced and ideally unbreakable. There are no such rules in this game other than, you know, the modes themselves. Unless there is a server that's actively admin. Anyway, concrete path. Now, is this the width I want? No. I want 4. So the thing is, what? Yeah, thank you. Whoa. Thing is, the game tries to blend squares in to make it look better. And so the order in which you place the items creates different blending effects, and I know which blending effect I want. Boom. So now this is perfectly straight up until that point. The turf is placed on the inside, so I can continue this pavement now. So the fly in the ointment was this, oh, I need to probably put turf back then, because it's sort of sticking through the fence there. Yeah. So only when you're doing this do you need to be careful about it. Let's have a look at the paving at the other side of the stable here. It does go inside the fence. And I'm not sure if I want to. I want the stone path. This is perfect for the stone path, and then it's going to be like a jag if I try to change it. I don't know. Maybe I can do it just for this part here. Yeah, because that's the most obvious one. Let's keep on the turf in. No! That was strange. I didn't click. That's my problem with it. That's why the exclamation. Sorry about the call out. Basic cobblestone, small. Now I can't do it on this square because that will delete the concrete. Yeah, I can. That will fix this side, but I don't have to. Let's do 1 by 1 squares. That way nothing will happen. Non-horizontal, because it might give a good transition. So now suddenly that will be outside. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I don't know. This is perfectly straight, so let's put it back. It does create a little bit of life, doesn't it? I could put grass stone, cement. And that would create a similar little, well, or just grass and, well, grass, stone, and then it would break it up a little bit. Hey, the rain stopped. Cool. So now, do I want that or not? This here is outside, so that's fine. And then there's a sharp edge on the back, but I'll fix that. So let's put that back. So this is micromanagement. Now I'm sort of finishing up all my lawn for this building here. The other stuff is going to be less micromanage-y. And then I'd like grass on the inside there, on this square. And then that will sort of tell me that, okay, crossing coming up here. And then I could keep on doing that just to break up this road a little bit. But for right now, that's okay. And that's already breaking through a little bit, waiting for a bush to grow back here. And then I'll just make this grass a little bit uneven, so it isn't so obvious it's a square. Let's do that. And then we use the more wild variety. And actually what I should do is continue it across this this is the edge of my property, you see. So that's why it's the sharp line there. Do that then. Get rid of this edge here. I went and harvested 2,500 grass over at the meadows. So none of this sharp line must show. And then after that I can jag it up a bit more even. And this is the same thing, but I don't get the line there for some reason. So I just need to make this a bit jagged. So I think like this. Then I can do the big strokes. A. Don't want a server lag now. Those gaps are not going to look very good, are they? Just trying to make it look less square here. Boom. I think my horse died. Let's go check on him. Oh no. But you had tons of food and water. You probably ran out of water. He ran out of water. How you doing? Good wake up call there. Sheesh. Can't even warn him. Anyway, there will be a new sheriff's source for me. The sheriff's office. And if I can't take care of my pets, maybe I shouldn't have pets, huh? Let's wait with that for a little while. And to be honest, I haven't had much use for him. For like, I had a use for him when I did a money run, and that's about it. Yeah, oh boy. Oh no, that's my bought horse. That's the sheriff's horse. Oh god. Yeah, I just been building so much now. I did check in on my family, so they are doing alright, but yeah, it's time to make amends here. Stop the landscaping here. And refill these. He's got water, right? Water and food. Yes. So let's check on. Well, yeah, let's make amends right now. She's the only one who's awake, and I'm glad I checked because she's fresh out of food. I can put her to sleep and then she'll not. So why can I? Yeah, I should have put my. So from now on, any horse I buy, I'll make sure to put him to sleep when I'm not using him. Otherwise, it will just be expensive. Where's my meat? These guys are sleeping and they should be alright. Yep. Dog is doing fine. He got the best cuts of meat from the bison before. So that is done. I should sell off some stuff. I'm needlessly carrying a bunch of heavy stuff on me. Well, we won't. That's just going to rot by the time my sheriff's horse eats through the hay he has. Stone I'll keep on me. Any gems? Well, we have to crack them first. And I have a spare bag of cement if I should make a boo-boo and need to crack something. So, ores go in here. Clay goes in here. And bricks go in here and the cement. Cool beans. And speaking of food, I'm not taking care of myself either. I need to eat and drink. Now you have a tab that you can check regularly even if you're far away from your animals. You can just click on this and then I would have seen that my horse was dwindling in health. Well, not in health. Yeah, the red bar is the health. So it's my own damn fault. Now let's refill this. This is the village well here. And it's open to everyone. Anyone can take water from here. And if they want to, they can put some coins in the coin box. And then this is going to be the town square, paved with a building on it. Some grasslands to follow the road in. Grasslands park. Grasslands behind the well. So it'll be sort of a crossing here. So I continued the road up ahead a little bit to inspire somebody who wants to pave a road to their place. There is a building over there. Oh yeah, the horse. Here comes the train, yay! It's so loud you don't notice it after a while. So I hope she will recover here. Let's make amends and patch her up. Mr. Burger's dead, Mrs. Cheese is still alive. Do that. Drink some water. So this is my stable. Got a sawmill, smithy, 2 smelters. Actually, I should start some ingots because I'm getting low. I'm actually out, fresh out. Let's do that. We need 150 ore if we have it. We don't have it. So let's deal with what we have. I made that stone path and I don't follow it. Or. Let's actually keep 25 then. And that way we save some charcoal. Although I possibly should use wood instead. $28. And then we have some spare ore for some unlocks and stuff. So this now looks sort of lived in. Let's make sure. Oh, she's fully healed. That is awesome. Let's see if we can level you up. And I guess it's gonna be. Whoa. Why is capacity so low? 12 kilos. Don't get it. That's gotta be a... Is that because it's the sheriff source? Oh, it's just... I'm sorry, it's the contents that weigh 12 kilos. Let's It's almost 11 p.m. here, so apparently I'm getting tired. I've streamed for, well, 9 hours today. Now it says 1 hour 20 minutes, but I had a Twitch glitch before that may have broken up the VOD. Don't know what to do about that. It's out of my hands. Let's crack the geodes then. See what we get. We're cracking some geodes in the moonlight. Yeah, I can still do some landscaping now. Taking care of the dead horse and the live horse. Whoa. Quartz and silver? No, diatomaceous earth, and that's worth a lot. And we can sell it now because we made all the 2 dynamite we will ever make. I think I'm gonna keep it just in case some unlock demands it. I wouldn't know. Don't think there is. So this is my baby storage here. Diatomaceous. But yeah, it's worth quite a bit. Well, 40 bucks. That's my baby closet with extra storage. This will be the family bedroom. Well, or it might be the bedroom for my wife and I. We'll see. Either that or this will be storage and we'll have the bedroom downstairs. Just seems a little bit weird. That can be the storage and the son's bedroom then. And this can be Donna's and mine bedroom. Donna's my bedroom with some storage. Maybe. We'll see. It's kind of dumb to... It's better to have the storage upstairs because you're not, you know, flaunting. Oh, that's... I see your stash. That's a nice looking house you got there. You probably have some good stuff in your stash. And they'll be able to see that just by walking up to the window and peeping inside. So now, landscaping, I guess. Got some fireworks on me. I'm gonna just put them in here. Clean things up a bit. We're done with this now. The rest is for landscaping, so let's sell off the gem, maybe. How much is quartz worth? Not a lot. Let's sell that with the rest some of the time. How much money do I have? Ooh, I'm getting down on the money. That's what happens when you buy concrete. Now, do I want a stone base for the stagecoach stop? I think it's going to be a timber building with a timber roof. So do I then also build the base out of timber? Well, I'll have that in the back of my mind while I do some gardening. So this is where I was when I got Rudely interrupted, so let's just follow these rocks here a little bit. Should be good. That looked like it could look good if I skip one. Yeah. Point is to make some uneven spots so it doesn't look artificial. And then this will sort of be a gradual. So we got an invisible node here, which is good actually because it was blocking the road here, as you can see. I can still harvest stone from it, so it's a good node for me. People who ride along this road will be surprised, but maybe I can block it with something. It's just that I can't. This is federal land, so I have very limited options for placing stuff here. Maybe I could put some grass here and that will make it disappear forever, but for right now, it's fine. Maybe it will show up when I next log into the server. Maybe it's just invisible to me, but... So what I'll do here is I'll do this, this, and this. And that didn't look so good right now. But I can sort of make it happen with this. So when you have turf, it goes farther out. Interesting. Then that will look like a little less orderly, and then I can patch it up with the stone thingamajig. And we'll have gravel gap there. And then just build this out a bit. I think what I want to do is this, and then this. And then this. That now looks a little more irregular. Then let's do some mass grass here. I think I'll skip one there. Yeah, got a glitch. I think that will do for now. Maybe I'll add more later, but for right now it looks okay. Then there's the question whether I have a path out from here. Might put a couple of stone blocks there. Let's do that. And I have this gate. It's sort of in the way. I thought I had at least one more square to build on. That's why that has what's happened there. So basic, no, advanced stone. That might be good enough for this door here, and then if I can, I don't know, put something there to make it look like a stair. I will, but can I make a stone container? Don't know. So look at containers. Since I can't fit a proper stair, I'll have to emulate it. It's just because I built. Yeah, it's up to the dimensions of the foundations. So it's either that or have a house that was 2x4 instead of 3x4. Because of the placement of the road, the existing road to Tombstone. Could have moved that, but so let's see here then. Yeah, so probably I have one of each. I can pick them up, but I think I might want this. So let's just craft that if we can. Do we have any wood on us? No. So we need to go get wood anyway. So this foundation for the stagecoach station. Just need a little bit of wood. Hello, Mike. And the sun is rising. Awesome. Yeah, nights are short in this game. I think that should be the case in all survival games. There should be enough wood now for my crafting needs. Hmm. The turn radius is like 200 meters when you're running fast. So let's try to place this now. This time I actually want the lock inwards, I think. We shall see. That deleted the stone. Placing stuff on the ground shouldn't delete the stone you put there. Damn it. Stone path. Yeah, I don't know. It's something. Possibly then I should continue the path out, maybe. Make it overgrown with grass. I think it's fine. So that takes care of all the lawn work around the house. Let's actually have a work in progress shot maybe. What are you? Well, it's fine. It wouldn't be perfect without a blemish. Should take the shot from here. Like it a little bit offset to this here so I can see that wall. This should be fine. Just need to censor that tower because it's taller than my building. And I guess there would be sort of dirt along the road, and only in places would the grass grow out into it. And we need to make this a little bit more uneven. We did the back side, now we need to do this side. We'll have a dip here and then we'll have it fading off towards the road here. So when they cross this part, outside my land now. But yeah, this kind of looks good. We even have the cactus in the picture. And I might just maybe spam this, make it gradually grow grass. So I'm right outside my property now. Just randomly. But with this, I'm not getting the control. Let's try to do this. See if we get a flower. Yes, we did. And across this line, I have to continue this now. That looks better. Otherwise, I get a very sharp line there. Still looks a bit haphazard, which is the goal, but not this way. Shut you up. Now this does not look good. So how do we fix it? Well, we can hope for a flower to mess it up, but no. Well, slightly better, I guess. Yeah, with the big blocks, you can't make these small irregularities. And then after a while, all of it will be... Somehow I need to make this irregular. Maybe. Maybe it's fine. I can do a dip in from time to time. Except you don't do it that way, you do it this way. And I'll have to move all this to go on there, so let's have the 5x1. Just get some traction here. So the point is, this should look more irregular than this. I guess I can have a 5x1 here somewhere. Go to 3, 3. And then I guess let's do this. And then this will be solid. Eek. Okay. best I can do is this, I think. Except I can't fill that one in. Because I'll ruin it. I'll unruin it. So look at the handiwork here. And now we'll find out if this looks good. Cobblestone. That's not what I wanted. Turf. And I can randomly scatter horizontal turf grass in places. It's going to look like a dark square. So now that is bad, so we have to fix it. And unfix it. This is what I wanted. Yeah, works. And I can do that for every other place I need more irregularity. Definitely more grassy. See if we can have another shot here. Looks a bit better. And now the boulder's back. Don't know why it was invisible for me before. And if I clear it, it will probably clear, might not clear the pavement actually. But there's not much I can do about this rock except clearing it from time to time. Do I want some money? Do I want to have this boulder? And my smithy is actually upgraded now, so I should put it to work. So let's have half of this maybe. Go inside and sell off some stuff, and I might be able to do some more iron ingots. I'm gonna wait until it says I can't sprint anymore, and then I'm gonna wait a bit more. Oh, I'm not heavy enough. I'm curious whether my pavement will stay. Let's finish the whole damn thing. And my cat wants my attention. Ooh, and I get a geode. And it actually restores everything I did. So that was worth it. Boom. We're carrying 725 kilos, but we can still jump. And we still get server lags. Let's check what I need for... I'll put some stone in there. and then check what I need for to craft the iron hatchet, iron pickaxe. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my stockpile. Let's make sure Mrs. Cheese is doing all right. Yeah, she's healthy. Two iron ingots and one timber. Okay, let's start some timber then. And let's start some more if we can. Well, we didn't get many, but I guess it's worth it. I'll do as many as I can. Just keep a couple on me. Get the timber. Boom. Start the axe, sell off the excess. Should have made two. Anyway, it's gonna last me a long time. And I haven't really looked into the other doors. Maybe it's time to unlock them now. And at least have this door changed. Although it matches the windows and I can't change the windows. For right now, let's sell off the stuff we know that we don't need. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. That is much better, thank you. And the gem. And then we'll have to crack that open when the time comes. So let's have a look at the doors now. I think I want these two because the others look too industrial. Maybe this one. This should be like end tier stuff. Need tons of timber for that to unlock it. And more iron ingots than I have. So 80, 160, 336. 336 to unlock that. $72 plus 144 for that. And I will need timber in future to make furniture, so unless I have some in here, I should order some timber then. 144 and 72 is 216. I have some timber here. So 119. Which I might not be able to afford. Maybe, yes. barely. But I'll make more money and then that will be fine. Hey cat, how you doing? My cat is interested in my, what is it, doings and workings, comings and goings. And then we have to do something about this chair. So either I have 4 of these instead of these, but I couldn't have this as the chair at the end, and there aren't very many chairs to choose from. I thought if only this was white, like in the thumbnail, and not made for midgets, then it would have been fine. And these, by contrast, look like ordinary dinner table chairs, but they are too big, you see. They don't match the table. So cozy corner is going to get expanded, so will the kitchen area. And then the interior of the house is pretty much done. Building up towards the grand tour. So what? Oh, I need to go into town and get some money. I think I have a couple thousand in my baby closet. And I didn't. My baby is pee-pee. Well, can't be helped. Let's go into town and get the stuff, and I don't need to take the horse because it's right close here. You can see if I got paid today. Because I am the Sheriff of Tombstone. Gonna pave these roads and then some. Make Tombstone look good. But for right now, I just need to go into the bank and breathe on this cashier. I'll withdraw 4,000. Thank you. So this build, because I've been rushing it, has been expensive. If I were to craft every single item, I would go mad. I can still do a money run, get 3k. Wouldn't be actually be bad play right now. Because I've been doing some landscaping. So I can get a break in my routine. Yes, kitty. What do you want? What do you want? You got food and water. Maybe my cat is telling me it's time for me to go to bed. Haha. I'll be right back. I gave her a snack because she asked nicely. She didn't use her claws. Sometimes when a cat puts their paw on your elbow, Sometimes they don't use the cloth, and sometimes they do. She asked nicely, so she got a snack. Come on now, server. Please save. So okay, let's do a money run. Should I do it with the sheriff's horse? It's gonna be level 0, so maybe not. Oh, well, the sheriff's horse is the only horse I have. Because I let the horse I bought die. Didn't pay attention. I paid more attention to the yard, to my lawn, than I did to my horse, and I paid the price. So that's the first time, maybe it's the second time, a horse that I've owned has died because of something I did. The other times have been, you know, bugs, and in PvP people have shot at it, or a cougar killed one, I think. So we have the money, we can do a money run. And I was starving all that time while that was going on. So let's eat and drink and be gay. Now I left my horse open. My door is open. Yeah, it's getting late. But the other players can't move either when the server save is happening. As far as I know. Not personally verified by me. Because that would be impossible. So what am I carrying that's heavy? Stone. Stash the stone. And because we'll be leaving, I said leave the stone. Oh, that's full now. I'll have to store that someplace else. Yeah, I'm happy with the result here. Looks like a proper stable yard. We should have a couple of ingots here. I mean, here. And it's still going. We should turn that off. And store some heavy goods inside. So let's see if we can level up the horse also. Nope. So good capacity in him. He's gonna be hydrated in the river. Sorry, honey, didn't mean to put my hand on your face. So yeah, out of stone storage. So go in there. Do we have arrows? A little bit low on arrows. Let's grab some up. It's gonna be fine. Boom, boom. saddle stuff go in there. How's this guy saddled, by the way? It's almost perfect. I have only one slot in here. Well, I haven't finalized where all the storage is supposed to be yet, so... It's fine. Let's go. Leave my wife to take care of the house for me while I'm gone. It's right out. Look at that speed. That is awesome. Let's see if we notice it when we... Might be a delay to it. So, not a big difference then. Mostly just looks better. So now let's buy 2,000. 1,800. Let's do 1,800. Let's hope that she's still here when we get back. Can probably carry 5 at this point. Just gotta find the balance. Yeah, that's fine. Do I want any? So I can possibly take a nugget node or something. Let's have a look. I think it would have been where the square is, the dirt square. If it were back up. Oh, there's something. Let's have a whack. Iron and saltpeter, don't really need it, do I? Let's skip on that. I can take it on the way back. Just need to remember what it was. So this is my claim here, another claim. But it's running out of money, and I guess it's fine. So whoever built this actually inspired me to pave Tombstone, because he had made a paved road down to the water here. I figured I could put a road sign and then build my house here, close to water. But I decided that I wanted my wife and I to be townsfolk. So horse, sulfur. Doesn't seem to be. We'll take that way back. Now let's go this way. And I know this guy is hostile, so... Is that a nugget node? Oh. There's sometimes a nugget node on this island, I think. it is. No, that's saltpeter. I don't need that anymore, but is it worth anything? Yeah. Let's take it, because it doesn't weigh much. And I can sell it in Sakayo. So stealing saltpeter, even though you don't need it, is a play. Prevents enemies on PvP servers from making dynamite. The same then goes for oil shale. Suppose. But it sort of kind of has to be on the way, or it's going to be annoying to get. I see something over there. That's the land, but it's probably fine because I can mosey slowly up to the village. Iron and stone. Stone and sulfur. Well, let's take both of these then and go very, very slowly up to Sakayo because it's so close. Provided I can reach the node. And then we'll have made a little over 2k, 2.4k this run. Plus whatever nodes we take on the way back. And a gemstone. Awesome. There's usually a lot more iron than stone in these nodes. But I'll take it all. So put all the stone in the horse maybe. I'm still good. I could have bought a lot more cash, so let's go 2k on the way back then. 2.2k maybe. Means you can't sell it back because you'll get half price. You make a loss. That's a neat little profit of $900. And then, so I had 4k, now I have 5.1k. Might have had 4.2k then. And sell all the ore. Maybe I'll have, should I bring back a stack of, I can get iron anytime. So by selling off saltpeter like that, you prevent other people than yourself from making dynamite. Very good tactic. And I don't really see anything else to sell, so. And then we buy 2.1k. Whoa. That'll make me heavy, that's for sure. But I know I think I can carry 6 then, or 7. Let's try 7. And that, if that's too slow then... yeah, it's fine. And let's grab some notes on the way back. almost 7k. Well, maybe even a little over 7k. That's an oil shale node, I believe. Let's see if we can get it without getting into a fight. Is that one? Yeah. We have a couple of oil shale nodes, which is good because they don't weigh anything. Park the horse outside. And we don't run into their camp. Quickly done, and let's head to the other one then. Only exception being that I see a nugget node right now. And I don't, so. Ooh, more oil shale. Let's grab it all then. It's always good to break up the routine. Sometimes there's, ooh, and a flower for the wife. No, this is assuming that I can get to it. Leave the horse here. Yeah, brick just doesn't look good when it's not homogeneous. Well, we'll have this node in 17 seconds, no problem. Ah, that was a little bit too tight then. Okay. So looking back makes them hit you. Okay. I didn't even see them. And wow, the bullet's hitting the water. That's pretty cool. Now I still have heat, and I would like to find out what happens if you go into town with heat on you. If the townsfolk will start shooting at you. So try to bypass this right now. I can test it on this property actually, if I need to. Now there was a node here, but I'd like to fight. And then I will not run back, obviously. Okay, so it's too late now. Let's see if we remember if it was behind this rock here. Yeah. What a memory! I've given all the rocks names by now. That will then have been an excellent money run. And I'll grab some fiber because I need to make hunter's chew back. Well, I have fiber right outside my door. Let's single focus on this and get home safely. That was a stubborn node. And we got, well, a mix of stuff. We just leave this claim here to rot. It's not worth pursuing compared to what I got. We have a beautiful townhouse, yay. So now we're a bit heavy. But we're close to town, so easy peasy. Well, I don't know. If I'm bored someday, maybe I'll pave all the way through Tombstone. But really, it has to end sometime. It's relatively quickly done. But I think I'll stop at the church. So now we could get skunked here if the clerk is not up. But he is. Oh boy. Can we get into the store? I'm heavy and I'm gonna be heavier. Well, we said to not keep any ore. Give that to my wife. $4K. So how much is that? That's gonna be $8K then. No, 7.4K. Not too shabby. That is good. And 3 gemstones. Any one of which can be worth, I think the highest I've seen is $650. Most of them are going to be between $15 and $100, $15 and $60. This is my house, this is my crib. It's going to be a town square. Maybe I don't know, it takes away from Tombstone a bit. Just don't know what else to put here. I could have a park either side though. Could have like a fountain, a bench here, some bushes and flowers and a bench on the other side. And we should still have quite a bit of the day left. Yeah, it's noon. Got, whoa boy. Going to the campfire. And did I bring? Oh, I don't have enough. I don't have any firewood on me. Wow. So let's go get some then. It's quicker than going inside. And I seem unable to word anymore, so it's almost midnight here. That's a sign that I'm getting de-energized in time. That's actually 2 nodes that I can sell. Let's do that after we get some wood. Just need a little bit. Last bit of harvesting, I promise. After this, we can go back to furniture making and interior decorating and lawning. Hey, whoa. And making the stagecoach stop, actually. That will include a sign, so we have to unlock signs now. I'm gonna make road signs. So I think I'll focus on that, actually. So I guess we'll be doing another wood run and get the timber making going. Just need to find out what's inside of these. And I know where there's a pure iron node. Huh. Platinum, quartz, and diatomaceous earth. So diatomaceous earth I think is worth 60 bucks. This is 15. The other one is worth more, I think. Platinum 40. Well, not very good gemstones, but a little bit of money. Can't whistle for my horse now because my family's near. And then they will try to in any way to get through the walls and get to me, and they have to destroy the walls to get to me, they will. Good boy, good boy, girl. Let's give you some water. I'm gonna be fussy about her now because she's the only horse I have. Well, we can do a few planks. While we go get more. I should have. I need the horse again. Can't seem to plan ahead very far. I can leave the stable open because I have no containers in the stable, so that's the function of a stable in this game world. So it doesn't matter if an enemy goes inside because there's nothing to steal. Well, possibly in the inventory of the crafting stations. So I guess you can do a carport for the horse. Don't even need a door on it. Oh god, stop running. Get this grinding bit over with as soon as possible. I can kill these dead trees because they're useless and nobody wants them. So I have no moral qualms. Yeah, and my humor is getting tired as well. So. Time to round off the stream, I believe. I will try to build that stagecoach stop, though. Looks like we took the other wood here. Anyway, that should keep the timber making station busy for a small while. What? Might have been an invisible cactus forcing me to my knees. Go, boom, and a boom. And we'll craft that up. I could use, well, yeah, I can't have another heavy goods container, so keep dreaming. Honey, I'm home. Got your flower. And we've done our share of harvesting for the day. Tons of stone in there. We can park the horse. We have no ore to process. In fact, I need to sell this. Why didn't I sell this? Because I just got it. Anywho. Some privacy. Should I make love to my wife? Well, let's start by selling off the excess here. Actually gonna hold on to the diatomaceous earth because it's rare. Just in case I have an unlock that requires 2 diatomaceous earth. Plenty of grass still, so I didn't even go through 400 grass yet. So I might have overdone my grass harvesting run. I got 2.5k of grass to landscape this place. And in the end, I didn't need nearly as much. What can I use stick for? Nothing. Let's keep some on me and sell the rest. Sell the good wood, keeps the normal wood. That's fine. So 7.7k. Starting out from 4.2k, I think. So 3.5k. If you do that twice every day, you'll be in the money soon enough. So we're getting timber right now. We need a timber because, well, for the stagecoach station. To have a stone foundation or not? Do I have stone slabs in the workbenches? Yes. I could keep them in there, but it'll give me a good summary of what I have. Should I pave in some direction, maybe? I'll pave so that the road looks like it continues over the hill or something. I can sell some oil shale, seems like. And I have a few hundred timber, so I could start the stagecoach thing right away and make the timber back. The spare mirror. Is the mirror paintable? No. Should be able to use a red lipstick and write red room backwards on it. Just saying. These are for some general bushes. Then I can have tobacco. If I need flowers, Some cement. I have enough thread now for a little while. Sounds like timber making ended then. And I can take... I have enough thread now. So what I want to do, store the diatomaceous earth. Correctamundo. It's my daughter, Diatomaceous Maltison. And she's gonna be my baby forever. Well, the most important thing right now is timber making. And I keep not using the stone path I made here. Bit silly. And yeah, does the grass sort of take over paths like that? I'll see how it looks. I have to put the stone path back repeatedly. I will maybe stop caring. And these out, and these in. That's almost all that I can make, so let's do some paving and come back here and swap that out. Maybe I'll even find some more wood. Whoa. And that's all I'll take for now. And then I guess I'll have turf close to the intersection, possibly with one or two of these, this normal turf. And then as it gets wilder and wilder, it will be this kind of turf. Gonna need a new one of these at some point. Path maker. So I'll just continue this on a bit across the hill, so that down from the intersection it looks like it continues further. Might put a public outhouse, some kind of cheap building, to make it look like it leads to someplace. So is that enough or not? Yeah, it's fine. Let's go. Feed the sawmill. So another attention to detail from the devs, because that's what nature does. When you try to enforce straight lines, then nature takes the land back gradually. So that's going to be a little while. So if I can get one more tree, I can maybe do another round. It's kind of useless though. It's, Let's have that node then, just for kicks. So I carried across here, just so when people come along the road, there'll be sort of an introductory. I should possibly pave this actually. a little bit further. There's like a bit of an offset here, you know. It's gonna be wonky because it's not straight. Let's have the node. That's a big one. Am I leveled up? Nope, not quite. Just going to check in on this. Then we'll do the stagecoach station, as far as we can do it. And then, well, let's make it not run out of that. And let's put that in. And that should be fine. And we don't need to close the door. If you're on horseback, you're gonna see it's gonna end there. But I can't really do much about it until I remove that node. And I should sell off the stuff, and I can do that in town actually. Just grab the nearest store and dump it in there. That's the nearest store. That's about 5k today. Not bad. Now let's have that node then out of the way so I can, so it doesn't become a half measure. And then I can use that. So that node is back now, is it? And it completely ignored my foundations. I'm glad I got to see this because I left this alone for a while now to just see if it would block it. And it doesn't, so I don't know how to block nodes. Maybe it's up to what kind of land it is, because I haven't had these nodes back this side of the house. So maybe if I register that land claim, is it not on my land? That would put an end to my rant quick enough. It's on my land, so it's just barely on my land. So not sure what to do about that. This will let me pave. Yeah, I like the music. I'm gonna look up the artists because it's hard to make instrumental music that is catchy. We don't have any lyrics. So I'll play on until, well, when the server save is happening, I'll be logging out. Hello, Mr. Sir. So let's sell the excess. Keep the bad stone. That should be fine. And this should be about it, and then I can do this. And sort of this. Looks okay to me. And I don't think I'll be paving much more in this direction, do I? So look. So should I, since this didn't block the node, since this did not block the node, should I move the stagecoach station closer? Because that would make it, you know, a build that warrants the crossing. And then the question is, do I want nice looking turf? Well, I want the park to be special, so we'll have normal turf this side, parkland this side. Maybe something near the crossing to make it more pleasant. So it's going to be a 1x3 and it's going to have 2 benches and then some big sign in the middle. Can be a 2x1. It's not life or death, and it's going to be timber and timber, I believe. Timber foundation, timber. Walls and roof. I won't need any doors, so I can do it right now. The only question is where I want to put it. So I think I want to put it, shove it a little bit inwards and then have a patch of grass near the crossing. Something on the grass. I think that's fine. So, summertime. Like Bob Ross says, it's time for some big decisions. And because that will go into my foundation, I can't keep this foundation. And I might even move it further in. So let's see where I want it. Let's go decide what I destroy, what I don't. And then by keeping the dirt here, I was hoping maybe that is blocking that node. But the thing is, I don't know how long it takes for them to go back. Is there an invisible node here? Because then I might want to build it here. This node doesn't look huge, so I might not have to block that. Otherwise, I want to start here. Keep this as a nice piece of turf. Turf, normal turf. But yeah, what would I put there? I put the foundation exactly where my land ends. And it still didn't block it. Well, this node I might not be able to deal with. The question is, so 1, 2, 3. I might be able to block both if I destroy all of these. So, well, no, I destroy. And I didn't keep enough sticks on me, so better see a tree near here. I need some sticks. My God. What is going on here? Thank you. Just need some sticks here. Might be able to sell some timber back actually to make this an even better day for profit. That should do me. Okay, let's go. And server save in 5 minutes soon. Those are gone now. Will be replaced by. Where are you? So we got something there that's blocking, otherwise we can start there. Next one's going to be there. Next one is going to be here. So let's have you Okay, can I pick you up? Yes, I can. I'd like it to be here, right? Will that leave enough space? Yes, I think so. That's my 5-minute warning. So some walls. Do I want an angled? Well, then I would have wanted, yeah, the roof is gonna be, it's gonna be simplistic, but what is going on? Thank you. Now, do I want a window here? No, I want a sign here. No windows. There might be a window to the sides, right? Just something to peek through. Not a window per se. I think I would want that if I were traveling. Do that then. Destroy this. Now we need the variant. Like so. Do I want a corner roof? No. And roof. Eek. No, I don't think I will. So should this be stone or timber? Timber. Why are the planks the other way around from the design? So note to self, timber is reverse. It even sounds like a train passing. I'm stressing now. I should probably check that it doesn't look crappy. But there's not many other elements to choose from. So if I did a flat roof, it would be like a flat box. There are no like smaller slopes. So let's head inside and see if we can start some benches. 2 benches and a sign. Open the door. Close the door. Craftsman's bench. I have unlocked a nice bench, and that's what I'm gonna make. bench, 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 bench. That's the one. Need iron ore, 4 iron ore. Got that, but I'm not going to be able to start it before the server save. So, I'll play on for a few more minutes. I'll have some snacks. Getting hungry. I'm eating Lay's salted potato chips. Maybe I should have 3, but it will be less design if I do 3. Need something in the middle to break it up. Now this one I've made before, so I know that it looks good. Let's unlock some signs. This looks like something you put up there. So Sakayo, Tombstone, and Washington, D.C. Oh, I think it's going to be windowless. Railings, though. Do not fall out into the road. It's going to happen. Fencing, maybe. But I have that. I can bring that. Shutters might actually put some design on it. Or they're timber shutters, though. Yeah. Craftsman's bench, right? Workbench. There we go. To you. Now, if the other stations hadn't stopped now, it would have been triple parallel crafting. So 1.5 minutes. Let's go and get the benches. Yeah, that's the best I can do. What? Weirdo. Anyway, let's actually put on the railing. How many timber do I have on me? Plenty. Just don't want to run out of timber when I'm crafting the... Now these won't be, you know, pixel perfect exact, and that's sort of the point. Supposed to be. Distance from the wall seems excessive though. But for right now it's gonna do. And then a sign of some sort here. If we can snap it on. And then maybe some cobblestone here, I don't know. That would make sense, but for now, I need to get my shutters. Stop running. Sometimes it doesn't obey commands. I mean, the game doesn't. Oh, that's the drawer sound. Thought it was the horse. My middle name is Reckless. I mean, it's fun. It's fun to have freedom. And these would be on the outside, right? So. What the frickin' hell? So those are for a large window. That was a waste. Let's do the paving then. I think it will not look as good if I continue this. I think that looks okay. Thing is, I can't undo it after. This dirt here is just perfect, and then there will be grass all around. Oh, we can do that now. I'll skip on the gravel lining. Eek! Well, I guess it's fine. Looks a little bit more inviting. Might do some grass under, maybe. Don't know. Can I reach it? Probably. But right now, that should be fine. And then here there will be a square of good turf. Hmm. Something like that. I'll just cover this over for now. Bit wasteful, but at least it looks like a something. If we do this. Okay. Got some dirt behind there, but nothing I can do about it, really. Well, I have the tool, I can do something about it. Who's complaining? Eh, look at that. Sneaky game. So now at least it's grass and nothing else, and now I see more dirt. Never ending job. That must be fine. Looking okay. We'll investigate the sign thing, but I do have my road crossing signs to put up. Finally. Starting to look good. So the grass is eating up the pavement, but there's nothing I can do about it. So normally you'd have them stacked, but can't do that. Why would this be wonky? Why? Oh, no it isn't. Name, Washington, D.C. Oh, you see, they had these one, and look at that. Ruined. Why, game? Why? Just keep the land under it. Tombs. No. Getting irritated and making small errors. Sakayo. Well, let's poop in the desert. Boop. That's what she said. Not the smartest looking signposts here. May have to replant them, but for now, tells a story. Might have put it a little bit further in from the road. But I guess it's supposed to be like that, and then they can just step on board. Let's say that this is so. That road now looks like it continues. Who's there? Just an NPC. So, well, and that now ate up, so it goes back and forth apparently, because I put cobblestone on top of that, and it still grew back. And we have some moonlight here somewhere. Well, I'm gonna rip those out anyway tomorrow, so hope somebody catches the drift and sees the promise of the build. Now it is time to say good night. Stop it. And I didn't run out of timber, so we're all good. stopped itself and kept the water. Good. Nothing in here. Should have a lamp maybe in here. But that will come tomorrow. It's time to park the yeah. Waterfalls white in the night and black in the day. Mostly just weird. Maybe they look okay at noon. Crocodile statues. Let's not forget about those. Echidna is well fed. Well, we can have some more. Looks okay. And health is good, right? I can check that here. Everyone is full health. Oh, he's not quite up there. But he is fully hydrated and nourished. Put some money in here. So we got 7.8k. Not bad. One day, 16 hours, no problem. I'll be back here before then. And all we have to craft or unlock is that sign, possibly. Is it paintable? And possibly some shutters. No, that's the trapdoor. Timber shutters. I mean, it would say large if it was for large windows. Why doesn't it say that? So these will also be large. Why wouldn't small windows have shutters? I'll make 2 of them. They're cheap. Then signs. Large sign. Or maybe this. And then I can put that as a sign near tombstone, right? Right on the ground. Need wood for that. So yeah, I need to unlock this first. Well, let's do this. I have the timber for it. Canvas. Let's just find where we're gonna get down to this one at some point. Might be able to do it now. Don't need this though, but let's see if we can do it. No. Well, with 12 iron ingots we can. See if we have that. Spending ingots recklessly here. And we don't, so we're gonna have to craft that, but anyway. So a bit of a waste of timber then. I might not be able to build that sign now. So in the workbench we'll make log shutters. Looking like shit. The craftsman's benches will make eek and beak. Where are the signs? There you go. So it's wall mounted, so I should be able to put it up. So let's do that. And we had the signpost into town here. It kind of looks wonky though. Is there any better signs? Where are the signs? There one. Standing sign. Still log. Billboard. I want that at some point. Just maybe not now. Try one of those, see how it looks. So that is us. And some more done. On Malthus Crossing. Let's eat, drink, and go to sleep. And to pay penance for my sins, I should go the back way here and check in on the horse. Food and water. Check. And I guess that's me signing off. Thanks for watching. Now I'll round off the evening and go to sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow. Possibly to finish this thing, either tomorrow or the day after. And then I guess I'll go back to Homestead. We'll see. So thanks for watching. Good night.